Welcome to Midtown Atlanta and McNeese Baseball Park, home to the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Pivotal Sunday finale of a series that's even at a game apiece. Florida State, Georgia Tech coming your way on a gorgeous Sunday afternoon. We're glad that you're stopping by to spend some time with us. He is Xavier Scruggs, the former Cardinal and Marlin. Kevin Fitzgerald with you. This has been a compelling series these last couple of days. It's featured a whole bunch of offense. Matter of fact, 44 hits combined over the first two games. And X, for two teams that are NCAA tournament caliber teams that are trying to get hot, this is a big series finale today.
Yeah, this is an important day.
Now, look, I know you're a Dallas guy. I think College Station has got some good barbecue. Mm-hmm. I mean, where are we going? Are we going Cooper's?
Ooh.
Are we going 1775? Like, what's the best barbecue joint in College Station?
Just everything. Anything Cooper's. And I dip it in there. Their barbecue sauce. Oh, I'm getting hungry just talking about it.
So, yeah, you're working. Listen, speaking of an NIL, I would get over there.
Oh yeah, I need to talk
post game here. You might have a deal on the table.
Definitely.
Levins clobbers this. Deep center. Cole running out of space. It's gone. Tate Levins in the top half of the seventh for the 14th time this year goes yard. The home run was cool. The fist bump here was even sweeter. But the alley-oop is the best moment in this sequence. Maybe the neatest caveat of the whole operation here. You got the chain metal, like you got the metal links as the net. That's some good stuff right there. Payoff. Ripped over the shortstop's head, a base hit. That plate's Honeycutt, and the Guitar Hero comes through. So trying to avoid back-to-back league series losses. Base hit up the middle. Tibbs is getting the wave. Hall the throw. In time.
Who just went home run deep.
Here we go. Foul tipped into the mid. Inning is over. Chase Haney showing you just why he's the anchor of that bullpen. Strands the bases loaded. Third inning of work for the lights-out lefty Ross Dunn, the sophomore. The graduated high school out in Salt Lake City has taken this immense jump from last year to this season. Only through 12 2/3 innings a year ago. Crowded rotation and bullpen. And Xavier, he went into the season saying, I really want to have the mentality of a Friday night starter. Now, he's got two terrific teammates ahead of him here, and look what he's done. That's some fantastic stuff for a Sunday starter. The strikeout rate, second highest in the nation. Faces Jaden Jackson to get things started. The number 9 man in the order in the third. Paints the outer edge for strike one. I mean, how do you rationalize it? What's the biggest reason for the jump?
I mean, I look at the maturity and what he's been able to learn over the course of a year.
Shift was on, and Jackson beats it. Leadoff single in the third.
For me, obviously a great swing there by Jackson, but when I think about what Dunn has now done, being able to establish that fastball a little bit more. Now he's incorporated a changeup into his repertoire that he uses a little bit more. He's always had the fastball and the curveball, but now being able to go to that changeup more, being able to throw more strikes, you start becoming consistent. You start to go from consistent to now dominant, and that's what we've seen over the past year.
Back to the top, this is Chandler Simpson. So let's see what the Yellow Jackets can do with the leadoff man on for the first time this afternoon. Simpson, the transfer from UAB, is as dynamic as one can get. Outside edge, good breaking stuff there for strike two.
Well, this is where Georgia Tech can get dynamic on the base pass. They can put pressure on the defense. Chandler Simpson can do some things with the bat, whether it be bunt, whether it be move a runner. Then you also have Jackson over there at first base who can move a little bit as well.
506 average is not a mistake. He's getting a hit more than half the time, and he does so here. So back-to-back hits in the third.
Well, Simpson's bat-to-ball skills are just extremely impressive. He does a good job of shortening up. We see that ball's down in the zone. Doesn't try to do too much. He knows how to use the middle of the field. Does a nice job of placing it out there to center field.
So now the very dangerous Kevin Parada is about to step into the box. And you got a whole lot of speed in the base paths now. Jackson and Simpson. Dunn allowed 2 to reach in the first, but that was with 2 outs, and he quickly retired the Tech side. Yeah, this offense is just relentless. A team batting average of .326. They are top 10 in the nation in all of these categories. If that wasn't impressive enough, the guy who's swinging the stick right now, he's the nation's leader in home runs. He's got 15 of them.
Well, Kevin, Coach Hall talked to us earlier and told us how impressed he is of Parada. And basically, he's seen a lot of good players come through the system. Says Parada's definitely a major league bat. And you can just sense the approach that he has at the plate discipline, his power to all fields, extremely impressive. But does a really good job of picking up off speed, knows how to sit back. Facing a tough pitcher and Dunn here with 2 strikes, though.
This offseason was critical to his success. He got stronger, worked on the strength and conditioning. He's improved as a catcher, as well-rounded as they come. 1-2 is lifted down the right field line. That's foul.
He really has a unique setup as well. If you notice, as we see the numbers here, it's kind of starting to turn up. The numbers don't even make sense. It's crazy. But he's starting to turn it on here in ACC. But I was mentioning the setup is a little unique, but he gets ready extremely early. That puts himself in a good position to hit, especially with 2 strikes.
What do you mean by that? He gets himself ready early.
Like you see the barrel is almost touching his back when he starts, when he's first set up. But then once the pitcher starts to start his motion, he really gets loaded early, gets the foot down, and that helps him recognize pitches earlier.
Yeah. Oh, that's just a good breaking pitch that time. Advantage Dunn, his second strikeout. That is a difficult pitch to lay off.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here talking about how good Parada is at recognizing pitches. This is a banger of a curveball. This thing is nasty. And that's exactly where you want it. You want it to start as looking like a fastball coming to the middle of the zone, and just the late movement enough to fool a hitter very last second. Nice job by Dunn there.
Yeah, that was a battle of professional prospects in a sense. Now it's Andrew Jenkins, the 3-man in the order. Hits it hard. 1 bounce to short. Carry on to second for 1. Not in time. Can't turn the double play. So runners at the corners with 2 gone.
A nice job done here, getting some weak contact. We see Carry On does a nice job of getting that ball over to second base quickly. You might need another look here at first base. That was close. It looks like Jenkins just got there in time.
Yep. Jenkins flying out of the box. So they retire Simpson at second. Jackson is at third, so he's 90 feet away from scoring the game's first run. And it's odd to say that in this inning, in the third. The last couple nights, we saw first inning runs on Friday for Georgia Tech and yesterday for Florida State. Matter of fact, it was a 6-1 score by this time Friday. This is Tres Gonzalez, who got hit in the first inning. Gonzalez hitting .333. It's been really steady in the order for Danny Hall. And as is typically the case, he's in the driver's seat. He's drawn a team best 26 walks. He's trying to bring in Jackson from third. Just good discipline. Pivotal series finale. NCAA tournament caliber teams looking to build a little momentum as we push deeper into April. 3-0 from Dunn, and he walked him on 4 pitches, so that brings up Tim Borden with the bags full in the third.
That's an unfortunate walk there for Dunn. You had a left-on-left matchup there. Now you got Borden coming up, a righty. He's going to see Dunn usually a little bit better. But Gonzalez does such a great job of getting on base. Obviously leads his team in walks. He's not going to swing at any ball, so nice job of him staying disciplined.
It's now 27 walks on the year. So Tim Borden the second on the right side of the dish, facing the dangerous Ross Dunn. And so he's missed 5 straight times out of the zone. Terrell comes over for a word. Yep. Yeah, what's going on here?
This conversation is just a little bit about settling down, trying to find that release point again. Getting back to picking up where you're trying to locate your pitches. And just a breather overall.
Just a mental reset in a sense, huh?
Yes, that's a perfect way to explain it.
Well, there's the leadership from a player like Terrell. He's one of the first over there, the first baseman who transferred from Miami. Spent 4 years down in Coral Gables. 2-0 the count to Borden. He flew out to center in the first. First big scoring chance of the day. It's Georgia Tech in position to take a lead in the third. Right down the pipe. This is the first time Borden has been at the digs full. And trying to make a little noise in the early innings.
I wouldn't be surprised if he takes a strike here, trying to see if Dunn can get back in the strike zone.
3-1. Yep, there it is, inside edge. And so we've got the payoff pitch coming.
And don't sleep on Borden's power either. He's got some juice, slugging percentage at .615. He's been known to put a ball in the gap and over the fence as well.
Runners go, 3-2. Inside, that's ball 4. And so Georgia Tech takes the first lead of the day, 1-0.